everybody, it's Melissa. I just hopped off YouTube Live because I wanted to make this video because I was gushing on YouTube Live, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta record this and have it documented, all right? So this past weekend, I went to Scent Explore, which is this niche fragrance convention in New York, and I got to try a lot of fragrances. I'm talking a lot of fragrances, but there was one standout that I have to talk to y'all about, and I wish I had a bottle of it. I don't have it. Hopefully I can get one soon just so I could give y'all a full review and you could see what it was. But this fragrance, I only tried on a test strip and it blew me away. All right, so the brand's name is called Day 3, and y'all, this is not a sponsored video. There's nothing, like, I have nothing to gain from talking about this fragrance and this brand right now, or I just want to put that out there, be totally transparent with you. But it's called Day 3 is the brand. The name of the fragrance was called Philosophia. And it was, when I talked to the owner, his name is Michael. His name is Mike, right? And he said that it was inspired by his favorite cigar. So this guy, and I'll post actually a YouTube short on this. So check out my YouTube shorts in case you haven't. But his setup was money, man. It was like 2 Ashton VSGs, like 2 of these cigars, right? And I'm somebody that I do enjoy cigars. Just for how do I say this? Like, I don't smoke them by myself. It's just a good conversational thing, a good nightcap, right? You just have good talks with people. But I was captivated by his setup. And I was like, ooh, like nice cigars, like what are these? And he said, I got inspired by my favorite cigar to make this fragrance. And the fragrance is called Philosophia. And it was just, I remember it, like it had like that tobacco. There was like some rum in it, but it was like this luxurious, classy, elegant fragrance that it wore very unisex. Like when I smelled it, I'm like, oh, I could just smell this on anybody. But I mean, not just anybody. I say that in like a genderless sort of aspect, but it had like this cool, rich, badass feel to it, y'all. Like it was just so freaking good. And my sister was with me, right? She was behind the camera, and like I smell this thing, and I was like, hey, you gotta smell this. And literally, like the second she puts her nose on it, her eyes go big. She's like, that thing is so good. And let me tell y'all, okay, like at this event, there was like I said, so many brands. I tried a ton of different fragrances. That was the one that stuck out to me the most. I can tell you right now, I don't even remember the names of all the other ones that I've tried. And in case you haven't been to an event like Scent Explore, of course, when you have vendors, when you have brands, you have people that are, you know, they're doing their best to sell their brand and to make it marketable and to make it appealing and interesting. So you'll have people use the same verbiage of like, oh, you know, like these are some of like the best fragrances that you'll smell, and it just, you know, trying to really up themselves. And I totally get that, right? Because when you believe in your brand, it's going to be the best to you, right? So of course I was hearing that sort of talk like for 2 days straight. But when I went up to this booth, I was blown away. And even my sister, right? That's the one brand that she remembers too. And in case you guys haven't watched videos of my sister trying fragrances and giving her honest opinion on them, like she is somebody that, like there's only a very few amount of scents that stick out to her. Typically whenever I'm testing new stuff and I have her smell it on me, she's like, it's the same, it's whatever. It's very rare that she's impressed with something. But that one, the fact that she remembered it, even when we were on the flight back home, she was like, that cigar fragrance was so good. And I was like, I could not get it out of my mind. So today, like on Sunday, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to bother this brand on a weekend. But then today, it's Monday. I was like, listen, it was so great meeting you. Like, I would love to talk about your fragrances, because I feel like that scent to me, such a standout. And if y'all watch my top 5 videos about the ones I do at the end of every month about my favorites, right? I think the top 5 for the past few months or so have all been fresh fragrances. And this is that first scent, like sweet scent in a while that I was like, dang, I need to get wares of this in. And I mentioned this on my YouTube Live that it's very far and few when I smell a fragrance. And I'm going to be saying all of this stuff over again when I make the review of this scent. But at least this video will be here so that y'all could see, oh, shit, like she's talked about this before. But like when I put my nose to a scent and immediately I could catch the vibe, I could see the type of person wearing it, and I could see how I would be wearing that fragrance. those scents are the ones that you hear me repeatedly talk about over and over again. When I can make that association, when it goes deeper than just it smells good, like way deeper than that, those are the ones that I tend to be just so in love with, hyper fixated on, if you will. The ones that will probably annoy you guys when I keep talking about it over and over again, but at least you know that the love is genuine and that, you know, I'm really rocking with that scent. So dang, like day 3 blew me away with Philosophia. And also they had another fragrance called La Tacita de Café, which is, I think, a more chocolatey one. But like those two, they had another mango fragrance that I don't remember the name of. It wasn't my favorite out of those, out of the 3 that I smelled. That one was probably my least favorite, because, you know, it was more of like their citrusy scent, but still had the sweetness to it, and still like a photo real mango-y fragrance, right? But I don't know, the cigar one, what was my favorite, dude? Literally my favorite. What I want to do, and I'm going to speak this into existence right now, but what I want to do, because I think the brand is based in Arizona, I literally want to make a video with the perfumer, with like the guy smoking some Ashton VSGs with him and talking about his fragrance. I think that would be such a dope idea, because y'all, like, it's, and I know that Arizona, it's hot. Even here in California, it's hot too, and that's a sweet scent. But I mean, I don't know, we're approaching sort of winter cold weather, you know, so it'd be nice to have something like that on, because I know when I wear it, and I think I said this to him when I first smelled it, and it's in that YouTube short, that if somebody wore this and passed by me, it would definitely have me doing a head turn and be like, damn, that person smells really good. For sure a standout scent. So again, I don't have the notes off the top of my head, but like, I literally cannot shake that fragrance. It was the best thing that I smelled that past weekend. The best thing that I smelled. So I just hope everyone here, also, I know I've been rambling, but I hope everyone had a great weekend as well. If you were at Scent Explorer, I had a wonderful time meeting every single one of you. I can't wait to do it again, hopefully next year, or even at a sooner event if possible. But the best New York trip I've had by far. All right, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.